Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we're taking a look at an adult Indiana Jones set. This one is the 18 plus Temple of the Golden Idol. Really cool, very iconic scene from the Lost Ark, probably the most iconic scene. And they've made it into a super cool Lego set. So as you can tell, this is the box here with its mostly black look, and then basically just the very simple set on the front, and I think it looks really nice. I like the Raiders symbol in the corner, Raiders of the Lost Ark, and then Indiana Jones down here. It comes with 4 minifigures, which we'll take a look at here in a second. And on the back, we get another kind of view of the model, as well as some play features and the measurements, which I also think is really nice that they include on 18 plus sets, because in theory, as an adult, you might be thinking on how you're going to fit it in a space. And so knowing the measurements on it makes a lot of sense. And so I'm glad that they include that on these adult sets. Also, I like the tan Lego greebling down at the bottom. Always really nice. And this set is number 7705 with 1,045 pieces. I will say that at Target, they were wanting to sell it for like $180 for some reason, and so we had to price match it to $150. Starting with the minifigures, we'll begin with Indiana Jones himself. He comes with a satchel and a whip, which looks nice. It's really refreshing to have Indiana Jones minifigures back in circulation, this time with the really cool dual molded hat and hair combo. Really nice back detailing for the jacket, and all of these Indiana Jones sets so far come with an exclusive Indiana Jones. So this one here is very cool because he has a spider-webbed face from going through this dusty temple. It looks really good, and he's got a super determined look. That's definitely the face to display him on, in my opinion. But the other one looks good too. He's got kind of an arrogant or like a confident look. Which also looks good, and I do like the belt buckle as well, which is kind of like a little metallic gold. And then we have Satipo, and he is one of 2 minifigures in this set with the same hair, which is kind of funny to me. He's supposed to be Indy's buddy going through this temple and ends up betraying him. I like the torn shirt and kind of the sweaty tank top. Looks good. He's got a scared expression, and then on the back he has some spiders crawling on him, which is really cool. I love that they printed that. And then you see his secondary face right here, which looks surprised. Overall, very cool. I'm glad they printed the spiders because you only see this guy in this one set, so they might as well. And then we have Belloc here, the bad guy with his explorer cap. He is definitely the most plain out of the whole set, but that's okay. He looks pretty good. That face print's pretty nice. And then he's just wearing like a khaki adventurer's outfit. And there's sweat on the back, and I love that detail. That is so cool. He just has one face, of course, because of his little conical hat thing there. And he also has a brown belt to kind of break up the monotony. I do wish there was leg printing on him, but I mean, I'll take it as it is. And then lastly, we have a Jovitos warrior, or just like a native. And he looks cool. He also shares the same hair as Sapito. And he's got some painting on his torso, some beads and necklaces, a loincloth, and some knee print, I guess. Face looks really good because it's like tattooed. And then on the back, that continuation of those beads, and then an angry face on the back. So it comes with 4 minifigures, and they are quite cool overall, all exclusive. So just giving an in-depth kind of overview of this set, we have some really cool printed tiling and some like little skeleton looking details, as well as the knobs are special as well, to just give it a bit of that diorama scene. And then of course we have the plaques in the front with Raiders of the Lost Ark. Let us hurry, there is nothing to fear here. Indiana Jones, that's what scares me. Super cool base on just a black plain base. And then obviously we have the scene. So we have a little bit of the jungle outside, which is really the only place that you have to display the native and block. But overall, it looks really good. There's like lots of leaves. I like how the entrance is a little bit off center. We've got some like detailing there. I don't know. It just looks really good. I'll give him that. And then inside, of course, we have the first task, and I'll show you all the movements here in just a moment, but we have a skeleton on a hinge. There's some spikes, some spiders, Just looks really cool. And the way that it's built, there's plenty of room to see, but it also feels like a cave, like you're going through just a small space. Spider on top there. Of course, that hiding large boulder. We have a face made out of bricks there, which looks pretty good. And then moving on to the next task, there is a closing door off to the side with a sticker right in there. It would be really hard to probably pull your minifigure through all of these, but you can kind of set them up at these tasks. And then of course the one where you jump across this, they made it a blank space, but I'm pretty sure that there's like spikes or something at the bottom. I don't know. It's just a little bit empty and kind of stands out, especially because the plaque is right here as well. It just looks sort of odd. It almost breaks the feel of the set, but there's a little swinging area. And then we get to the main part of the temple, again with more of these designs, which look really nice. I like the detailing on the floors. We have some more faces here and some stickers as well. I really like this one here. There's just Lego being funny because it's just a minifigure with its tongue out. And of course, the golden idol, which is an exclusive piece and looks really good. And that's basically the set as a whole. So lots of really neat greens and blues in this set that I kind of really wasn't expecting, you know, it's relatively colorful for being like a natural temple. It's super cool. And then of course the base along is really, really neat. So let's show the play features, if you want to call them play features, just I guess features since it's an adult set, I don't know. All right, so this first handle here when twisted is going to make the rock come down, which is the iconic scene. It's in a small version, you know, there's not a lot of space for the character to run, but I'm pretty sure that this boulder is going to just yeet Belloc here, who we have in place. So you basically just turn it to get it going and it runs on its own. He literally flew out the temple entrance. That's so funny. And then to reset it, you just twist it back up. And it's just so cool. It has a lot of extra spins as it goes down to make it look like it's spinning really fast. And it's just really well built. The whole boulder is, of course, brick built, and it just looks so good. And this is definitely, to me, the most impressive part of this set. It's just, I mean, it's crazy. I'll show you the back of this set as well, so you can kind of see how the mechanisms work as we go, but showing you the front first. So the second feature here we have is this door that uses the second knob, and it basically just opens and drops down again. But the mechanism for it is really clean. It feels like very sturdy, and it's pretty fun to twist these knobs. But this play feature in general is relatively hard to see when you're looking at the model head on. And this third little dial here is what moves this stick that the character can swing back and forth on. It's a simple movement, but looks really good when you put a minifigure on it, I will say. So there's that one. And then we have the second most impressive feature. Some might argue that it's the first, but it's the whole fertility idol scene that does two things. So the knob, which is just out of the camera shot, is just below it. You twist it one direction to make it light up with a light brick that's in the top, and the idol goes down a little bit. Like that's how it naturally is. And then if you twist it the other direction, it makes the idol start to come up, and it also brings this wall down like that, which is really cool. The wall is super easy to set back up. You literally just push it back. And so it makes it look like it's catastrophically failing, but it's actually connected with some chains and is really quite secure. It's super easy to reset. So I really like that feature. But the light brick is super cool in this set as well. Yeah, it just gives a cool look. I wish you could keep the light brick on. That would be really neat. But overall, really, really cool. I really like when they include light bricks in certain sets that like just really require one, because it just makes it so cool. And it's like, I remember they came out with them a long time ago, and then they just used them a ton, and then now they're only in really special sets. So let's flip it around. I'll show you kind of the mechanisms from the back. All right, so it's not as beautiful from the back, but this is how the workings work, I guess, if you will. And so twisting this around, you can see how the Technic arm holds up the boulder. Over here for the door. Looks really good. Here is the swinging pole. And then probably the most difficult Technic build and requires a rubber band for the light, which basically has a thing that just presses the light brick down. And then on the top, it just lets go. So from the back, it looks really complicated, but it works so smoothly here in the front. And overall, it's just really cool. They could have included like one more native, but like, again, you just don't really have a lot of space for them. So overall, I think that it's a fantastic set. It's really, really cool. $150, I think is totally fair for this. And it's just really impressive. A super awesome Indiana Jones set. I really hope that at some point we get some Dial of Destiny sets, because I think that that would be really cool, because we have sets from the first 3 movies. Nope, we don't have Temple of Doom because they canceled that. So I take that back. That sucks. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And until next time, I will see y'all later.